Body language. There is a discipline that can help you to figure out your own thoughts as well as the thoughts of others better. This discipline is the field of non-verbal communication, body language, and the paralinguistic. Based on Albert Mehrabian's research, non-verbal communications, body language, and para-linguistic account for up to 93% of the meaning that people receive from any human communication. Only 7% of our understanding comes from the verbal expression itself. Understanding body language gives us better awareness about the thoughts and feelings of fellow humans beyond our own assumptions. It can also help us to understand ourselves better. Our body language reveals our true feelings that our brain might want to otherwise conceal. For example, you can lie by saying you are not afraid of heights, trying to convince yourself and impress those around you. If your legs start to tremble, you involuntarily grip something and you push your neck into your body or close your eyes often. Your body language will clearly contradict your words. If you send confusing signals to your partner, you can lose credibility, regardless if that person is consciously or subconsciously aware of it. When you meet somebody you haven't seen for a long time, who welcomes you with a big smile but also has crossed arms and body turned towards the exit, you will get the message that he is not as happy to see you as he claims. Body language manifests your subconscious thinking, while words and thoughts indicate your conscious thinking. This doesn't mean your subconscious mind is right. It is a pure emotion driven autoresponder system that relies on your previous experiences. The subconscious mind is where your instincts are housed, and regardless if it is right or wrong, at least it is honest. If you want to know the truth about what somebody thinks, pay more attention to their body language. That doesn't lie. You can also examine your own body language in situations when you are not sure exactly how you really feel. People do not always say what they truly think or feel. If you want to get to the bottom of someone's real feelings, you have to discover what's behind their words. This book was not meant to be a body language manual. Therefore, I will mention just the main red lights to detect. If you want to broaden your knowledge about body language, I can recommend that you read Alan and Barbara's books, The Definitive Book of Body Language or Signals, or Joe Navarro's book, What Everybody is Saying. Emotional hints can be detected easily. If somebody is crying, presumably the person is sad, but tears can also be ones of joy if they appear along with laughter. Some tears are used to gain sympathy, so in this sense, they are deceiving. Always examine the context for a more accurate assessment. Emotions like anger, impatience, or anxiety are expressed through facial expressions and body language. Facial expressions are the easiest to read, followed by body language and body positions such as personal spacing. If a person holds his arms crossed in front of him while rhythmically tapping his foot, he probably is impatient. However, if he crosses his arms, looks downward, and awkwardly shuffles his feet, he is more likely anxious or embarrassed. How can you determine a fake smile? The first sign of a true, heartfelt smile lies in the eyes. If someone is truly happy, not only will the lips curve upward, but small wrinkles around the eyes will also appear. When we say cheese for the photographer, we seem to be smiling because the zygomatic muscles are pulled backward. Still, it will be a fake smile. Showing your teeth doesn't equate happiness in the animal world either. A monkey can be scared, happy, or assailant if we take only its mouth's position into consideration. Its eyes help us tell the difference between the three feelings. The same is true with humans. If the eyes don't laugh, the smile isn't honest. Just think about the Joker in The Dark Knight. He was smiling and slicing people's throats in the meantime. Oh, those telltale eyes. There are a lot of verbal expressions referring to certain non-verbal eye communication. He looks down on me, icy stare, bewitching glance, tell me in the eye, and so forth. The eyes are the mirror to the soul, some say. If you pay close attention, you can read many things from a person's eyes before they even say anything. The eyes can be used as a manipulative device. Women often use the up-looking technique to convince men about something. If you wonder what the up-looking technique looks like, Google Princess Diana's signature girl like glance photos. Where she shyly looks upward while keeping her chin down. True upglance mastery. It is the common misbelief that liars hesitate to maintain eye contact. It is precisely because of this common notion that they usually have an unbreakable gaze. What can expose them is the twitching of their mouth, scratching their ears, and other out of context spasm of their limbs. Before you make your final assessment of someone's body language, always consider cultural differences. Some signals are universally true everywhere, but some can be badly misunderstood. If you plan to travel, do a quick search for the typical praising or insulting non-verbal signs in the country you will visit. For example, Facebook's famous signature, like sign, the thumbs up image, in the Western world means okay, cool one, or a hitchhiking signal. In Greece, however, it means go to hell, especially if it is moved up and down. In Japan, it means five or man. How can you practice your body language reading skills? Choose a good old black and white silent movie in a retro theater and try to predict what the characters will do next based on the emotions they seem to have. According to their mimics and gestures, silent movies are excellent starters to observe body language because the lack of sounds forces the actors to be very expressive with their kinesthetic work. Thus, their following actions are easily predictable. When you can guess 8 out of 10 actions that follow in a silent movie, take your practice to the next level. Watch a normal movie with the sound muted. This will be much harder to guess what the character might do next because words and special effects normally help with predictability. When you can score 8 of 10 correct prognostications in muted, regular movies, you can start reading the body language of the people around you. Read the full body picture together. Don't jump to conclusions based on one or two signals. And most importantly, don't take your guessing for granted. Reading body language is just an additional craft that can help you discover others' feelings better than only relying on your thoughts or their spoken words. Check your own body language occasionally and compare it to your conscious thoughts. Do they match? Don't forget, body language expresses the unfiltered feelings of your subconscious brain. You can learn a lot about yourself if you choose to pay attention to these subconscious signals.